Welcome to Dial the Gate, the Stargate Oral History Project. My name is David Reed. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode. Robert from Poland is a Stargate fan going back several years, and he has managed to create a flying F-302 model. I did not think this was possible. Check this out. Someone sent me a video for this online. They said, check this out. And I was like, I've got to get this guy on Dial the Gate. And this is an episode that was actually recorded near the end of season 1 when I was still figuring out what format the show was going to be. I thought I was going to have smaller segments more frequently. And I was like, you know what? I'd rather include these in numbered episodes. So this one has been sitting around for a while, and I apologize to Robert for taking so long to get this up, but this was one that I just couldn't let go because his design work is just so magnificent. There are so many Stargate fans out there with so much talent, and this one was such a niche area of fandom that we had to include it. But before we get started, if you like Stargate and you want to see more content like this on YouTube, please click that like button. It makes a difference with YouTube and will help the show continue to grow its audience. Please also consider sharing this video with a Stargate friend. And if you want to get notified about future episodes, click the subscribe icon. Giving the bell icon a click will notify you the moment a new video drops, and you'll get my notifications of any last-minute guest changes. And clips from this episode will be released over the course of the next few weeks on the on the Dial the Gate YouTube channel. As this is a pre-recorded show from a couple of years ago, we're just going to go ahead and get into it. No questions for this guest, and I hope you enjoy. Bob, I was blown away. I was someone, you know, one of the things about running the show is that people reach out to you and say, check this out, check this out. And someone sent me a clip of this F-302 that you built. And I always thought gliders were completely preposterous. There's no way that, you know, that they could ever really fly unless you gave them, like, I don't know. I mean, I didn't expect ever to see, you know, something like that banking and yawing and pitching. And then I click your video and all of a sudden I'm seeing a glider in flight, actually banking and pitching and yawing just like a plane would. How did you do that?
Yeah, it's simple. You know, everything, with wing, some kind of wing, it will fly. It's no problem for this. The most important thing is to set proper center of gravity. And that's it. It will fly. Anything. I built also Bird of Prey from the Star Trek.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not a, let's say, rocket science.
It's not rocket science. Well, it was completely mind-blowing to me because I've been watching, you know, the F-302s and the gliders since, you know, started watching Stargate. And I was like, you know, it in atmosphere. I just I don't see how it's a fixed, these wings are fixed, you know, and there's nothing on the back of them to give them air support in order for them to move. And just watching this thing that you did, I was floored. I was like, I cannot believe what I'm seeing. This glider is actually controllable in flight. What made you want to create one?
Because of this?
Yes, because of the show.
Exactly.
Very
I'm a huge fan of the Stargate series, especially SG-1
yeah.
and Atlantis. So, and from other hand, I like challenges.
There you
Let's
go.
say,
How long did it take?
it was 7 years ago. I don't remember, half a year or a few months for sure, I think.
So you built the model from scratch.
Yes, yes. Based on some drawings I found on the internet, I started develop um, prototype. I had some problems with them, but figured it out. So I think third version flies properly. Everything is on my YouTube channel,
Yeah.
because I treat the YouTube channel like store for my videos, and I attached them to the some treats on the forums
Okay.
when I share with colleagues how and what I built.
Okay.
So let's say history of F-302 is on the YouTube. Mm,
Okay.
what can I say else?
No,
Mm,
it's exceptionally cool, man. I'm just really truly blown away. And you said like I can't you said you couldn't show it off. What happened to the model? What did you crash it?
um, prototypes, I crashed twice. Yeah,
So how many were there?
three.
There
I,
were
I,
three of them. Okay.
I built three prototypes, and the last one flies. Uh, as should fly. Yeah, and I had also one crash because EDF. Do you know what is it, EDF?
What is EDF?
Mm, it's something like this. It's a fan.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a power for this model.
Okay.
It's electrical, powered by some kind of batteries.
Okay.
Mhm.
So it
So
failed.
yes, yes, it blow out,
Oh, it
blow
blew
out.
out.
Yes,
Oh
the
wow.
shaft somehow, I don't know, cut out, and all fan blow up, and
Wow.
there was a second crash, I think.
Well, at least we don't have any military guys inside of it. So that's the important thing. You're on the ground. And so it was radio controlled. You connected a remote control to the thing and just made it fly.
Yes, it's remote controlled. If you have 5 minutes more, I can show you how Bird of Prey works.
Sure.
Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
See, this is transmitter. Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow.
The, 302 also was big plane, around 1 meters of the wingspan.
Oh, okay. I expected it to be like smaller, but I guess it
Oh,
wasn't.
no, it's the size is quite similar to this one.
Wow.
Yes.
Absolutely crazy.
Uh,
I see you've taken liberties with the design, you know, so you've made like the wings like straight and everything else. So that actually you have to, you know, you have to compromise. You have to make it work, and that's really cool.
Exactly. My first prototype was, let's say, exactly as I found on the drawings.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to add some modification, and third prototype was quite different. The wings was a little different. I can send you photos to
Yeah, perfect.
to show the difference. Yeah, the fuselage. I had to make fuselage longer
Mm-hmm.
or better balance, for example,
Mm-hmm.
and um, and um, and what?
But you're
And
taking the
steaming.
time. You're taking the time to find the right balance and make it work before you move
Exactly.
on. And that's exceptionally cool. Like, yeah, the nice thing about the bird of prey is that the wings, that's the cruise configuration according to William Shatner in Star Trek
Mhm.
4. So you can make it look in different ways, and that one is actually one that's been seen on screen where the wings are in the center rather than up or below. But yeah, I love that you've taken a design and made it your own, and the fact that you've found an aesthetic. Oh my God. You did
What?
not just do that. They move.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. They move.
Now they're in attack mode.
Mm.
That's ridiculous. Oh man. Dude, you've won the day.
Yeah. It works in a flight.
That is that is just too crazy.
Okay. Sorry.
My gosh.
Here are control surfaces.
Wow.
And it flies, yeah?
Yeah. So the glider flew on the same principles.
Exactly.
Wow. Dude, that is so cool.
You see, you have wing, no problem. It should fly.
Yeah, it should fly. Very, very cool. Yeah, flying it is one thing. It's like landing it, without breaking it. That's probably something else. Unless you've got a little George Takei flying it in there. That's probably, oh man,
Yeah,
that's really cool.
I'm landing with this bird with wing configuration, up wing configuration.
Yeah, wow, that's exceptional. It's you give a fan enough time and resources, and they'll generate pretty much anything. So that's really cool. From pop figures back here to, flying spacecraft in the atmosphere. So that's really cool.
I see many interesting things in the background. Yes, I see Atlantis City. What else?
Destiny.
Destiny. Yes, the small. Okay,
Yeah.
there is a Destiny.
I need to get it on a platform or something because you can't see it. The profile is so thin. Yeah. There's
Oh, Star Trek is. Oh, you have gates.
I do have gates. I got a couple of gates. So this one was fan made up here. This one was made by Legends Memorabilia. Let's see here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So this is a 3D. This is an early 3D model. Yeah, so a few toys. I don't know how I'm going to move without breaking some of them. Something is going to get broken. But I'm just trying not to think about it.
Don't think about it too much.
I know, exactly. Yeah, this is really cool, man. You truly blew my mind. I was watching and I was like, I can't believe I'm seeing this. This is that he actually made it work, and that I assumed that you could fly something like that in a straight line relatively for a little bit, but I mean, he's actually maneuvering it, you know, and that's so cool. My dad is a helicopter pilot. He's flown since the Vietnam War. So I've been exposed to aerial craft all my life. And this thing was just like, this is crazy. This is great. This guy made a glider fly. So you've done a Klingon bird of prey as well. What other kind of interesting sci-fi things have you flown? What?
Recognize?
What? That's not from Aliens, is it? No.
No, it's Hammerhead from the space above and beyond.
Okay, I've not seen it.
Also,
that's very cool.
Very good, very good.
Okay.
Series from the 90s about militaries in the space. It's I recommend it to you.
Okay. And you have flown that?
Yes, of course.
Wow, that is so cool.
At the moment, he's retired.
Yes, very much so.
On the wall.
That's very cool. Bob, I want to thank you for taking the time to come on and to blow me away about to absolutely blow me away about my my preconceptions. You know, I mean, I always knew I saw a lawnmower fly when I was a little kid, and I always knew if you give something enough thrust, you can give it flight. But you know, I just, for whatever reason with the gliders, I was always like, nah, that's not, no, I can't see that flying. And you changed my mind by creating an actual flying craft. So that's really cool. And I thank you for coming on.
Thank you very much. You can build it yourself. The plans are on the RC groups treat, and you can build one even without RC stuff, just for hanging on the ceiling.
Perfect. All right. Well, we will look into that. I will add all the links. My thanks once again to Robert for his patience for us getting this video up. This has been one that I've really been wanting to share for a while now, just trying to figure out the format of it. But I'm glad it's part of the collection now. We're featuring a number of different actors from in front of the camera, behind the scenes personnel, and Stargate fans this month as we close out season 3. More's heading your way, so I hope you enjoy. My name is David Reed for Dial the Gate, and I'll see you on the other side.